Hey everybody, welcome to the Wednesday Word. This week we're taking a look at Romans chapter 8, verses 31 through 39. If you haven't read it yet, take a look at the Monday meditation, read it along there with me, and then come back here and we'll kind of unpack what these verses mean for us today. Now, normally, I know in the past I've had some kind of object to kind of help reinforce the lesson of the day with these videos. But today I have nothing. Now, if you've read the verses, you probably know why that is, because these verses, Paul reminds us, and God reminds us through Paul, that nothing can separate us from his love. Not the things that other people have done to us, the things that we've failed to do, the things we've done, the things we've not done. Nothing can separate us from the love of God. No matter how hard the people around us try to separate us from God's love, nothing can. I know I've talked about a couple of times how the people you spend the most time with and the things you spend the most time on will shape the way you live your life. If you spend time with a certain group of people, you'll start doing the similar things as that group of people. The more you put time and training into a specific thing, the more you'll value that thing, the more it'll shape the way you live your life. If you're a sports person, you're an athlete, it'll start to literally shape your body as you'll get in better and better shape, but it'll also change the way you approach other people and the hard work that you have and the ethic that you have to approaching the jobs that you're given to do. If you spend time with people who are passionate about a topic like theater or something like that, the more you spend time with those people who are passionate about theater, the more you'll start to care about theater and that kind of stuff. The people around us shape the way we view the world, the world around us. So these verses, sometimes that can be a good thing, and it can positively reinforce good stuff. But sometimes it can be a bad thing, and it can start to change our behaviors and can almost lead us to do things that we probably normally wouldn't do. And in those situations, sometimes it can be kind of, there's two kind of responses there. We can either say, oh, well, it's okay because my friends are doing it, or whatever, and we kind of try to self-justify it. Or, on the other hand, we can beat ourselves up about it so very, very much and try to, excuse it away, just to try to really heap on ourselves so much pain and unnecessary anger. And what this verse reminds us here is that even when we do those kind of things, even when we wander away from God, we cast off Him, and we do the things that we probably really shouldn't be doing. God's love for us never leaves. It's with us even in those moments. And that's the beauty of Jesus, that He was willing to come die for us even while we were sinners. While we were actively fighting against Him, He comes and dies for us. And that's what we get out of these verses. That it's a reminder that love never leaves us, never forsakes us. Nothing can change that love for us. We can turn away from that love and we can reject God and we can say, no, I don't want any of that. I don't want any of that love. But that love is always there for us, always there to welcome us, to cherish us, and to gather us in and to demonstrate that love for us. So I encourage you, spend some time with these verses and remind yourself that in those moments, whenever you have that opportunity to either say, man, try to justify yourself or to beat yourself up, don't do either one. Take a third option of understanding that, yes, I've made a mistake and I'm going to try and change from that. I'm going to repent. That would be the word we could use for that. But I'm also understanding that God's love for me doesn't change through any of that. So I encourage you, spend some time with Romans chapter 8, verses 31 through 39, as you kind of unpack this love that God has for us, this idea that nothing can separate us from that love. Spend some time with that, and we'll see y'all next week. Thanks. Bye-bye.